What's up, you guys? I know a lot of people have been requesting for me to just show how I style my hair, and although I don't do a lot or use a lot, I'm just going to show you guys to kind of answer that request, show you guys how I get my curls like this. All right, so let's get started. I just got out the shower and I was on FaceTime with my boyfriend, so my hair got a little bit dry. First things first, when I get out the shower, I like to keep it really wet. I don't dry it off. I take my brush and I brush through it, and then I put my my curl cream in. So I'm just going to re-wet it just a little bit. Then taking my Crave Naturals brush and brushing through my hair. I like to have my hair like pretty drenched when I put my curl cream in, just because it makes a difference with like definition and like volume, I feel like. If you guys saw like the one trend where Jonathan from Are You the One, he like put his product in and like dipped his head in like a bowl of water to like lock in the product. I did a video on that, but I showed you guys like an easier way, which is this way, just like drenching your hair with like a water bottle or something, or just like getting out of the shower and not drying it off and then putting your product in. It's the same effect. It's just like, it's less work and not as messy. But yeah, it's just like that. Taking my CRIOLA curl cream. I wonder if I have another tube because I'm almost gone and she is sweat out on her lips. So, all right, I took kind of a lot. And then I just like rake it through my hair. Just like that. I always start at the bottom. And then I work my way up to the top with like the less product that's on it, just because I don't want as little product to get like near my scalp or on my scalp as possible, because that could create product buildup on your scalp if you do get on your scalp. And then I just take what's left and then I run it through my hair and try not to get as much of my scalp as possible. I'll take a little bit more and just go like this. Take my hands and I start shaking out my roots. And I do that throughout my whole drying time because I do air dry my hair. And once I shake out my roots, I'll take my towel and I'll just plump it up with the towel. I like to hold it there for a couple seconds. And making sure I get my roots as well. And I flip to the other side. My hair takes like 2 hours to dry, so this is gonna be a process. Yeah, I'll pop back in to show you guys how I get my volume in my hair. Especially since my hair is like really fine and thin, like I'm surprised that I get as much volume as I do with my hair. All right, I don't know how long it's been. I'm gonna keep the times and like the corners. So I'm going to, again, shake out my roots. And then I'm going to go back in with my towel since my hair is still pretty wet. And just go like this. All right, you can see it's like kind of starting to dry in some areas. Okay, so it's more dry now. I honestly don't know what time it is, or you know what, it's fine. It's more dry now, as you can see, and then we're just gonna do a little bit of this action. This is when I stop doing the towel in it. And I just do my hands. Make sure you get underneath and really shake that out too. I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but you know when you like put product in your hair and it's drying and like it gets like, not like crunchy, but it gets like a little like stiff. Yeah, so that's what my hair is doing right now. And that's fine, it's not a bad thing. Okay, my hair is more dry now. I'm still just shaking out my roots for that volume and pumping it with my hand. Okay, so I went and like did my makeup and did some other things, and I just kind of like let my hair dry since there wasn't much more for it to do. I didn't touch it, but I did want to show you guys. So here it is, the final results. And also a little tip, if you have these like big strands, I don't always have these, sometimes I do, my hair will clump together. You can just take these, you can do it without oil or with oil. I know some people prefer to do it with oil to avoid frizz, but my hair doesn't really get frizzy, so I don't have a problem with that. But just lightly section off your curls from each other so that you don't have those big chunks. And also this will help bring out more of the volume in your hair. I'm trying to find them. I don't have that many, but when I do see them, I like to separate them. Here's one, actually. There you go. Show you guys the back as well. But yeah, that is how I get my hair to this level. I know it's not a lot, so I'm sorry to disappoint. This is just kind of how I've always styled my hair. Multiple products in my hair just has never worked for me. It just weighs my hair down and it makes it gross and greasy looking, since my hair is more on the fine and thin side of things, and with the texture of it as well. That's just how my hair looks, and I'm not saying that people that have my hair texture don't use more than just one product, but for me, that's what I've noticed works best for me, is to only use one product. I will say that naturally, like without the CRIOLA cream, my hair isn't too far off from this. It's obviously not as just like put together, but I can see if I can find a picture or video. I'm pretty sure I posted one before. And I will say that my hair doesn't always look this defined. Some days it's like that and some days it's not. I know a lot of people that have a very consistent curl pattern, whether it's between 1 or 2 curl patterns, but my dog. Mine, it varies, especially when I'm like doing my hair. Like, although you see like the front and stuff and it looks very defined, when I split my hair, sometimes you can see the waviness in the back and all of that stuff. And so yeah. And also, to get this off the table, people do ask me about how I tame my frizzy hair. I naturally don't have frizzy hair. I honestly don't think anybody in my family has frizzy hair. In all of my family, we all have pretty much the same texture of hair, including my mom. If you don't know, my mom is black and her hair is very fine and thin, actually. I can see if I can find a picture. But if you are looking for tips on frizzy hair, I do have a Pinterest board kind of explaining and going through like what can help with that. Also, I do have a product video on my YouTube, so you can also check out those products to see if any of those work for you. And obviously just do your own research on your hair, find out your hair porosity, and then that will kind of take you throughout your hair journey, and it'll really help you with what works best for your hair. Okay, super random, not trying to flex, but this is for the people that try to tell me about my own hair. Okay, so this is my hair after I've been styling it all day. I took it out of 2 or 3 different styles, I don't know, because I bulk my hairstyles and I've been doing stuff today as well. So here's my hair. I finished that video at like what time is it? It's currently 7:30 p.m. and here's the back of my hair. But I just want to show you guys that as far as like frizz goes for my hair. And since a lot of people do ask me like, oh, like how do you keep your hair like defined or whatever after styles, and honestly, majority of the styles that I do, it doesn't affect my hair. That goes for sleeping at night time as well, because I'll go to sleep with like my hair down or like in a ponytail or whatever, and it'll not obviously look the same, but it won't look that much different or even that bad. But yeah, I just wanted to say that before I ended the video. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for watching.